today's the day. It's How Not to Die book giveaway day. But you bet I'm gonna make you sit through the whole video before I tell you who won, because I'm a businesswoman. I'm not, I don't even own good pants. But first things first, I woke up hungry. It could be because last night I made myself some summertime oats, page 12 of the How Not to Die cookbook, because I was anticipating that today would be super hot and steamy like it has been all week, but we ended up having torrential downpours. Regardless, it's still pretty warm, and I made my own almond milk last night, and oh my gosh, it was so good. I made like my lazy version of almond milk, which is a little bit different from the recipe that Dr. Greger has in the book. Although maybe his is lazier because it uses almond butter, but I have a habit of going to the health food store and I stand in front of the almond butter like this, and then I bring out my calculator and try to figure out if I can afford it. I can't, so I made my own version. So the almond milk that I made had about a handful of almonds, a cup of water, teaspoon of cinnamon, a few drops of vanilla extract, and 3 medjool dates, and it did come out quite sweet, so I'm not sure that I need that many dates, but it's delicious. And I would say people that like care about the texture of their food would probably want to take the skin off of the almond and then maybe even strain their almond milk. It's freaking birds. Shut up! No, I love animals. But I don't care about the texture. In fact, I kind of like the grainy texture, and I like that the entire almond is there and I'm getting all of my money's worth for the nutrition. So in addition to my summertime oats, I got a vegetable delivery yesterday and it had a bunch of kale in it, and you know, with leafy greens, like time is of the essence. So I'm gonna make myself a green smoothie as well. I also weeded my herb garden today and the mint was just going crazy. So I had to rip a bunch of it out, and now I have mint. So I'm gonna add that to the smoothie too. Shall we? I like to start every day right with a glass full of lawn. This is every bad stereotype about health food in one glass. It's not bad. This is like Mach 16 health freak status. Am I glowing yet? So in addition to one of the grossest things that I've ever put in my mouth, I have one of the most delicious things I've ever put in my mouth. Check this out. Oh, hold on. It doesn't look like much. In fact, I would hazard to say it might even look gross. But the vanilla and the cinnamon with the almond and the medjool dates blended up together with the creaminess of the soaked oats, and then that little pop of fresh antioxidant goodness from the blueberries is just so good. And of course, we are going to be keeping track of today's food intake using the free Daily Dozen app. Super easy, totally free. You just go, you don't even have to sign up or anything. It just takes you straight to it and you start checking off your daily dozen for the day. Okay, so let's see what damage we did with breakfast. I got my berries, I got other fruits, I got my cruciferous vegetables from the kale. I'm gonna tick off one of the greens too, since there was so much kale and so much mint. I got my flax seeds for the day, I got my nuts from the almond milk, I got spices, and I even got one of my whole grain servings. I've also had 40 ounces of water today, so I'm gonna tick off 2 of the beverages, and I haven't exercised yet. We'll have to see what happens with that. And I took my B12 spray this morning, so that is not bad. I got 10 out of 24 with just 1 meal. I do have to actually finish it though. Pond scum on the top. I'm just kidding, it's not that bad. All right, so I'm going to finish off my Daily Dozen breakfast, and I will check off some more boxes with you guys come lunchtime. just added a bunch of poi taro, which is a root vegetable that grows in Hawaii. One of my favorite foods of all time. Last night I made the Smokey black-eyed peas and collards from page 127 on the How Not to Die cookbook, and it was phenomenal. I cooked that last night and I almost followed the recipe to a T, you guys. I did add leeks as well as red onion. And when I cooked my black-eyed peas in the Instant Pot, I threw in a few russet potatoes as well, since this was going to be kind of like a one-pot meal for us. The flavorings of this dish and just like the texture, the consistency is like mushy and smushy and a little bit of bite from the collards, and then the flavoring, oh, especially the savory spice blend from the How Not to Die cookbook. So good. And then I have some of this spinach. It's like a type of spinach. I don't know. It grows out in our yard. I planted it there on purpose. Then I have that for just a little bit of greens, along with the collards, of course, that are in here. Let's daily dozen app it, shall we? I got a serving of beans. I got a serving of greens. I got at least one serving of other vegetables. Had another 40 ounces of water, and I have still yet to exercise. So we are currently at 15 out of 24 of our daily dozen for today. And I think we're gonna make it, you guys. I've got a really good dinner planned. I actually already started cooking it. The Instant Pot and the Rice Pot, they're both going right now. Cooking it up. It's gonna be so good. So I can genuinely say that I can't wait to see you guys for dinner. Alright, there's my masterpiece from the How Not to Die cookbook. I have the vegetable unfried rice from page 44. Looks pretty good. Tastes amazing. Then I have my version of the braised tempeh with bok choy from page 128. Now, I didn't use tempeh because I'm not a big tempeh fan, and neither is Levi, but I just used soybeans, whole soybeans, cooked them up in the Instant Pot. Quite tasty. I did add some red peppers, so it is pretty spicy, and I have to say I like it. And then I have the Sesame purple cabbage and carrot slaw, and it has this amazing tahini dressing, which I kind of massaged into it. Oh, so good. I'm really impressed with the sauces, especially that they had in here. The way that things are combined together is, it's some combinations that I wouldn't have thought of myself. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I have the raspberry peach crisp, but I didn't have raspberries. So it's just a peach crisp. And that is in the oven as we speak for dessert. That means that it's giveaway time. So the copy of How Not to Die is going to go to Kara with OMG, we got this. It says they're a vegan family of unschoolers in Chicago sharing our stuff and spreading love. Ooh, that looks good. Well, congratulations, guys. You're gonna get a copy of How Not to Die. I don't even know how I'm supposed to pronounce this one. I'm just gonna have to go through all the comments again, and it's getting darker by the second. I'm starting to sweat. All right, and it took me a hot minute. The sun went down, but I found my mistake and found the person who won the How Not to Die cookbook. I don't know how to pronounce your name on Instagram, but it's something along the lines of me hilly. Luckily, your name is in your Instagram profile, so congratulations, Melanie. You won the How Not to Die cookbook. Those are some good looking french fries. Okie dokes. I am going to sit in front of a fan for a while. I might have to take a shower before we eat dinner. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this week's very special edition of What I Eat in a Day. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipes that I prepared from the How Not to Die cookbook. I so appreciate everyone who entered into the giveaway, and thank you so much to nutritionfacts.org for providing the books for me to give away to you guys. I am so stoked that this has happened. As always, until next time, make better choices for yourself. No one's gonna do it for you, and take really, really good care. I will see you all so very soon. Bye!
So creamy.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And dinner was so good. Oh my god. And it's health food. Oh, bummer.
I know. I'm locked in. Are you okay?
I almost aspirated my cobbler.
Oh, you almost did what?
Aspirated my cobbler. Why did you think aspirating was something fun?
This is so good.
It's good for you.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Mm.